Hey guys, welcome to Lean to Knowledge, the best place for entertainment and learning on anything about finance, education, and the world. We bring you something spectacular every video, and we hope you're on board for an amazing journey with us. The complex stock market is the first thing that springs to mind when you think of investing. Let's break everything down and attempt to make sense of it because there are so many charts and data that it's easy to become perplexed. Let's imagine you have established a company, but you now require additional funding to grow, or perhaps you only desire private aircraft. Where do you obtain your funding? Here's a thought for you. Split up your business and sell off a portion of it, keeping the bulk to run it yourself. The initial public offering, also known as IPO, process is what the stock market is for. But how much cash are you capable of raising? Let's use Mark Zuckerberg's plaything Facebook as an illustration. 337 million shares were issued at a price of $38 each when he went public in 2012. Not bad, you say. However, he acquired an additional 84 million shares after realizing that there are so many more individuals who want a piece of his pie, 421 million. And what's this? Each one of them was sold. $16 billion were raised. In a matter of hours, he essentially amassed $1 billion. In actuality, the stock price rose to $45 on the first trading day. Although Facebook seemed to be doing well, it was still too early to celebrate because by the end of the day, it had dropped back to 38, and that was just the beginning. The horrible news had only barely begun. The stock fell to as low as $20 in the following weeks, smaller than its original cost by 2 times. Now, we must examine the stock market's fundamentals in order to comprehend what is happening. In the past, dividends were the main reason people bought stocks. Theoretically, when you purchase stock, you take ownership of the business. This implies that you are a typical owner, possess the rights to share in the company's profits. Congratulations! You now own Facebook in the same way as Mark after investing in 10 shares of the company in January 2017. How much of the $15.934 billion that Facebook makes belongs to you? At the end of the day, the 10 stocks you purchase costs you $1,300. But let's look at the entire number of stocks first. In Facebook's stock price in January 2017, they are estimated to number close to $3 billion, or $2.956 billion for the specifics. Your 10 stocks probably don't matter right now. Let's be positive though, because each share of stock should earn somewhat more than $5, or 5.39, which is known as EPS if we divide net income by the number of shares, or earnings per share. In other words, you should receive around $54 from your 10 stocks. Not bad, you say, but that's just a hypothetical situation. In reality, you get nothing at all. What to do with this money will be chosen by the board of directors. No one really cares about your 10 stocks because their top priorities are to enrich themselves financially and grow the business. Though rest assured that not everyone is a con artist like Mark Zuckerberg. For instance, Apple paid out $13 billion in dividends last year, or $2.50 per share. Of course, it doesn't amount to much for a stock that costs $170, but anything is preferable than nothing. Today, however, the stock price is more important than how much the corporation pays. Stockholders in Apple saw a gain of 33% in just 1 year. That far exceeds the industry norm, from $120 to $160. Due to Apple's stock price crossing the $200 mark, probably already heard that it is the first firm to have a valuation of $1 trillion. But what if I told you that up until June 2014, the price of Apple stock was $645? Does this imply that the corporation had a worth of more than $3 trillion at one point? This financial market is so very confusing, my god. I'll explain. Stock splits are things that occur. 7 parts of each stock were divided, and the prices decreased correspondingly. Technically speaking, not much has changed, but more people can now afford the stock and become a part of the Apple investment group due to the stock's current price of $92. However, not all businesses take that approach. Some exclusively partner with respectable individuals like Warren Buffett. Berkshire Hathaway, his business has never split its shares. Because of this, it only owns 1.68 million shares compared to Apple's 5 billion. Because of this, one share of Berkshire Hathaway stock is worth more than $300,000. I suppose that most of us won't ever be members of the Buffett Secret Investor Society. Don't worry though, Buffett is quite willing to accept your cash as well. He made Class B shares, which are more inexpensive for that reason. That's all for now. We hope you enjoyed yourselves and learned something new. If you did, Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button so you don't miss any of our videos. See you guys in the next video. Stay special.